Don't take his side in front of me. You're my friend or his. Jim, I'm not taking sides. I think you should stop troubling him. He's just helping you so much. Do you know what the hell he said to me? He said while shouting. Okay, that's it. If you're planning to shout on me, then I'll hang up. No, wait. He then told everything to Tay. Wow, he's smart. I'm surprised that someone has guts to scold you. Jimna, he's perfect for you. You both fight like a married couple, he said while laughing. Shut up, Tay. I called you to ask some idea so that I can throw him out of the company. You should tell uncle that you don't like him. That is impossible, Tay. You know how much dad has changed after he came? So your dad trusts him? I just haven't has a response. Then why don't you break his trust? Suddenly, a idea popped in his mind. Thank you so much, Tay. You are a genius. I will call you later, okay? Wait, Jim, at least tell me first what you're going to do. Don't do anything stupid. Before you could complete the sentence, Jimmy immediately cut the call. Hush, this boy never listens. I hope he doesn't do anything wrong, which will put him in trouble. Jimmy was in his own thoughts. A smirk was pasted on his face. Just then Yogi entered in his cabin with his coffee and some snacks. Why is he standing in this weird position? He waved his hand, but Jimin was in some other world. Boss, whether you lost, he shook him a little. Jimin flinched when he came out of his thoughts. What are you doing here? Yoongi jerked his forehead to see if something was wrong with Jimin. Jimin pushed his hand away and glared at him. What the hell are you doing? Are you out of your mind? I should ask you the same question. They both were bickering. Shut up, don't you dare talk to me like that, he said in a very angry voice. Yoongi yawned listening to him. He then handed his coffee and said, Anyways, I bought your coffee and some snacks, Mr. Boss. He addressed him in a very sarcastic way and then said, And if you want something else, go and get by yourself. Don't waste my time. I'm not free like you, he said while smiling, and left from there. Min he shouted. Then he pulled his hair in frustration. 2 hours later, Yoongi was working in his office and Jimin was playing on his phone. I don't know what all I have to do to get my car, he was internally crying. He then glanced at Jimin, who was happily playing the games. I am the one who is suffering and this lazy brat is enjoying his life. If this is how he is going to take care of the business, then uncle will surely have to face losses. He then got up from the chair and walked towards him. Yoongi called him many times, but Jimin was busy in his game. Alright, this is enough now. Yoongi snatched his phone from his hand. Who the fuck? He then turned to look who dared to snatch his phone from his hand, and it was none other than Yoongi. What the hell are you doing? I was about to win the game. Why did you take my phone? Yoongi in a very calm voice. Firstly, shut your mouth. I'm right here, so no need to shout. Jimin was controlling his anger. Do you know how much important the game is? Oh really? He said in a very sarcastic tone. Did you invest $1,000,000 in your game? You came here to work here, not to play in office. And why should I listen to you? I'm the boss here. I will do whatever I want. And I don't need to work. Dad is there to take care of it. Don't you think you should also help him out? He genuinely asked him. If I have to work, then what is the point in appointing people like you? Just to eat our money? He then snatched his phone from his hand. I know, you poor shit like people are always behind our money. Yoongi was trying to calm himself. He don't want to show his anger. I'm not here to listen to nonsense. I have prepared a file for you. Work on that. Then he handed the file to Jimin. Before Jimin could protest, Mr. Park barged inside his office. He was looking really happy. I think Uncle cracked the deal. He then saw both boys in the staff area. He immediately walked towards them and hugged Jimin tightly. Jimina, we got the project. I knew it. You are so lucky to me. We were trying to get this project from so long and from so many months, and finally today we got it. Congratulations, Mr. Park. He also hugged him. Mr. Park was discussing about the project with Yoongi. Jimin was not at all interested in the conversation. He was busy in his phone. Are you guys done? I'm getting bored. He rolled his eyes. Jimna, wait, baby. We are discussing something. Mr. Park smiled and handed the file to Yoongi. Yoongi and Chim, I'm trusting you both. This project is very important. I don't want any mistake in this project. Jimin forwarded his hand to take the file, but Mr. Park gave the file to Yoongi. Yoongi, I trust you with this, and also make sure Jimin works with you. Yoongi smoked, looking at Jimin's expression. Jimin in mind. Oh, this idiot. It's okay, Jimina, calm down. I'll see him later. Jim, Yoongi, you both discuss about his project and tell me by evening. Both boys nodded and walked back to their cabin. Jimin in mind, what should I do now? Dad trusts him more than his own son. Boss, I think we should discuss about this project. Jimin was in his own world. He was pouting while thinking about something. What is this cutie thinking? Why has to run his small brain? Yoongi flinched when Jimin suddenly shouted, Yes, I got the idea. What the hell? Why are you shouting? Why should I tell you? You do your work, shoo. Yoongi rolled his eyes and handed a file to Jimin. How can I work when my boss is daydreaming? Anyways, I came here to tell you we should start discussing about the project because in the evening you have to present it. So what should I do? My work is to go and read now. You prepare it. Youngi was really annoyed by now. Boss, this is a very important project, and Mr. Park told me you should also help me in this project. Jimin was about to deny him when a thought came in his mind. Jimin, what are you doing, Jimina? If you don't behave nicely with him, then how will you execute your plan? Youngi, wait, I will work with you. I don't want Dad to lose this project. Jimmy in mind. Minyongi, this is the last day in office, he said while smirking. After some time, both started working on their project. After 30 minutes, Yoongi and Jimin were both concentrated on their work. Jimin couldn't deny that Yoongi was really good at his work. He explained Jimin about the project. Jimin was also helping him. Boss, we are done. I'm impressed. You have done a good job. It's your first time working on a project and you did really well. Jimin was really happy hearing this compliment from Yoongi. He even didn't know why he was feeling this way. Thank you, he said with his blushing cheeks. I will tell Mr. Park we are done with this project, and don't worry, I know you will present this very nicely. He ruffled his hair and left from there. Jimin was feeling butterflies in his stomach. What is this feeling? He was feeling happy when Yoongi praised him. Jimina, don't think much about this. He is acting to be nice with you. Let me concentrate on my plan. Jimin started searching for the file. Where did he keep the file? Jimin scattered the files everywhere in the office. Oof, finally I found it. Now where should I hide it? Then Jimin found Yoongi's side bag. Yes, I should hide it here. Time skip. After 45 minutes later, Yoongi, everything is ready, right? I don't want any mistake in this project. Don't worry, Mr. Park. Everything is ready, and even Jimin is ready to do the presentation. Mr. Park smiled and walked near Jimin, held his hand and said, I trust you, son. Don't break my trust. Jimin was feeling guilty for doing this to his dad. Okay, Jimin, no need to feel guilty. I just want that guy out of my life. Jim, where are you lost? Don't be nervous, okay? I believe in you. In conference room, all the employees were present in the meeting. Jimin was nervous looking at his dad. Yoongi, they are coming in 5 minutes. Everything is ready, right? Yoongi was whispering, Uncle, don't worry. Everything will be go right. Yoongi then looked at Jimin, who was looking very nervous. What is wrong with him? Why is he so nervous? I hope he didn't do anything stupid. After some time, the clients came inside and started discussing about the project with Mr. Park. Kim Yong. Mr. Park, please start with the presentation. Yes, Mr. Yong, please give me a minute. He bowed and walked near Jimin. Jimin, what are you doing here? Go and start the presentation. Jimin well innocently. But Dad, how can I start the presentation? I don't know where Yoongi kept the file. Mr. Park was really shocked. What? Yoongi, what is he saying? Boss, what are you saying? Did you forget I gave the file to you? He said while smirking. What? When? He was really shocked. Mr. Park dragged both of them in their cabin. Mr. Park in a very strict voice. Jimin, what is this? Where is the file? Dad, I don't know. He's lying. He didn't give me any file. I know the file is with him. He then started searching for the file in Yoongi's bag. Dad, it's not here. He started searching for it, but he didn't find the file on Yoongi's table. Boss, why don't you find it on your table? What do you mean? Why should I take the file? He said in a very angry voice. Boss, why don't you search in your bag then? Okay then. He immediately opened his bag and showed it to them. Do you see any file? Boss, why don't you see by yourself? Jimmy was really shocked when he looked at his bag. How is that possible? Dad, I don't know how it came in my bag. It's okay, Jimin. Maybe you forget after keeping it. Now both come fast. Clients are waiting for her. Minyongi, I will see you later. Jimin glared at Yongi and left from there. After some time in the conference room, Mr. Park, we are ready for the deal. We really like the presentation. Glad to hear that, Mr. Kim. I hope we can work together. Mr. Kim, let's go to my cabin. We can discuss there. Once everyone left, now it was only Yoongi and Jimin in the room. Jimin was about to leave. Yoongi held his wrist and pulled him in a corner. What are you doing? He shouted. Yoongi was now really close to Jimin. He could feel his breath on his lips. Yoongi held Jimin's waist tightly and looked in his eyes. Jimin was shocked that he couldn't utter anything from his mouth. He leaned near his ear and whispered, Dumbhead, don't put much pressure on your bean-sized brain. You cat-faced robot, how dare you? Yoongi laughed and walked out of the room.